Hey guys, my name is Hope Brewington. This is my creative inquiry project for Dr. Spears' Read Block 3311. For this project, we had to choose a student who was scoring low in language and reading. So it is. My practicum site was Sycamore Elementary School. The school is a Title I school. The grade that I was in was first grade in Miss Buck's classroom. We started out with 18 kids, and at the end of my practicum, it's 19. We added a little boy. So the way she groups her students is determined by their MAP scores. And so she has 4 groups. So she does high, middle, and low. The child that I chose, or Miss Buck wanted me to work with, was a low performing student in the low group. So my student, we're going to call her Student 1. She is 7 years old. She's in the low group. She scored one of the lowest scores in reading on the MAP testing. She's a Tier 2 student. Her scores were really low on her language and reading comprehension and sight word tests. The reason I chose this student was, one, because Miss Buck wanted me to work with her, and again, I noticed she was a struggling learner. She had no self-confidence. Miss Buck has caught her multiple times cheating off of other students because I think she feels like she doesn't know it, or she doesn't even really want to try, maybe. But I saw potential in her, and I know she doesn't get any help from home, so it was really good for her to be able to work with me for 20 minutes. I think it really helped her. So the test that I was talking about was the MAP test. Each student takes it. It's the Measurement of Academic Progress test. They take it at the beginning, middle, and end of the year. It's given on a computer, and it's a multiple choice, untimed test. But kids typically take about 60 minutes per area to take it. So it provides the student's measurement of grade level. It shows if they're on grade level, above it, or below grade level. It asks in-depth questions so that you can see if the child is performing at a 1, 2, or 3 level of difficulty. Some intervention goals that I had with my student was to be able to read decodable books while sounding out a minimal amount of words, which she done phenomenal towards the end. She rarely ever had to sound out any words. And as we went through, she thought it was so cool when she saw her sight words and spelling words in the book, and she could just read them off like it was nothing, and she thought that was really cool. The other one that I had was to practice her sight words and spelling words, and we used different methods of practice with this. And I just wanted to see what type of learner she was, and I know every student is different, so I just wanted to find the best for what would work for her in learning. And so these are some of the things that we did. The activities we did was read decodable books. We used different methods of practice for remembering spelling and sight words. I really wish that I would have given her like a test before when we started, and then given it to her at the end so I could see her progress and show it, but I didn't. But I saw so much progress with her, and just so did Miss Buck. She was just very surprised at how well she was doing on her sight words and spelling words and reading and comprehending things. So it was just really good. So the decodable books was one of the things that we used to read. The decodable books focus on different things, like some of them have the short I sound, others are vowel digraphs. We had some that were IE digraph, AI, and we had a different one each time that we met. The book connected with the spelling words that she was studying too. She just made tremendous progress over the months. I noticed so many improvements each time that we met. It was just absolutely amazing. She enjoyed reading each day. I know that she loves to read. She just wishes she could read better. And that's what we were working on. She enjoyed getting to read and was so excited when she noticed her sight or spelling words in the book. Spelling words, we did this every time we met, and it helped so much. She did so good on her spelling tests after we started meeting. It was one of the main things that Ms. Buck wanted me to work with her on. And each time we tried different methods of learning. So some of the methods were chants and dry erase board and spelling out loud. Some of the chants that we did, I'll show you. Got it right here. So I would let her pick which one she wanted to do. She really loved the do the robot. So you pretend to move and talk like a robot each time you chant the letter, and when you say the whole entire word when you get done, and she just really loved that. Another one she really liked to do was flap like a bird. You flap your arms like a bird each time you say a letter, and when you finish the word, you flap your arms really quick and look like a little bird. She really enjoyed doing this each time. I didn't see very much progress with this, but I saw that she really enjoyed doing it, so we continued to do it. And I guess it just really helped her with remembering how to spell it, because she's not having anything to write it down on. She's just having to say it from memory. So then we used a dry erase board. We did this every time because I saw so much progress with this, and it really helped a lot because this is how she was taking her test. I would say one of her spelling words and she'd have to write it down, and each time it got better. She would just know it right off the bat, and she would be like, this is so easy. And she just really liked it, and I think it was just a lot of she's getting help. She didn't get any help from home, so it was just a lot better when she got help. She just really enjoyed this. And Miss Buck saw so much progress, and she just saw that she was doing so good on her spelling test after we started doing this. And then the other one, she didn't really like it very much, so after a little bit we stopped doing it. Just because she really didn't like it. It was just kind of we have to do this type thing. But I would just say a word, and I'd have her say it out loud, spell it out loud, and spell it with her finger in the air. She just really didn't like doing it. I didn't see much progress with it, so we just kind of stopped doing it. The other thing was sight words. We worked a lot on sight words because this was another thing Miss Buck wanted her to get better at. They had a sight word test at the end of the week. On Friday, she would have to recite her sight words to the teacher. It wasn't Miss Buck, it was a different teacher who came in and did it with all the students. and they noticed a lot of improvement after I started working with her. But here's the reference for the map where I got that information. But this project was just amazing. I loved every second of it, and getting to see the progress in my student that I was given, and I'd do it again and again and again. It was really cool getting to see how she learned in different ways. But that's my creative inquiry project, and thank you.